Welcome to a new season of the Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Thursday, January 14th. I'm Ian Cameron. You see me a lot here on Pub Sports Radio these days, whether it's Ian Cameron's Football Frenzy, whether it's the NBA Closing Time Show, the College Basketball Closing Time Show, the NFL Closing Time Show. You see me doing shows a lot on this channel, and for the last couple of seasons, you've also seen me bring you a daily NHL Play of the Day video here at Pub Sports Radio, and I'm happy to be bringing those to you once again this season, a most unique and interesting NHL season amid COVID-19, a shortened 56-game season, all teams playing within their own division, including an all-Canadian division called the North Division. You've got the East Division, the West Division, the Central Division, all divisional games this year. Only 56 regular season games, so every game is going to be important and every point is going to be valuable for these teams throughout the course of the NHL season, and that is something that you're going to want to note of. So let's start it off. We're going to give you daily NHL Play of the Day videos right here on Pub Sports Radio. We're going to start off the season with a look at the game between the Washington Capitals and Buffalo Sabres. We've got Washington minus 130. Road favorites here, the total 6 shaded to the under at minus 115. And when you look at these two teams coming into the season, we know with the Washington Capitals, they've got that same core of skilled, talented forwards that they have pretty much had for the last several years. Back again on this team, Alex Ovechkin, Evgeny Kuznetsov, TJ Oshie, Nicholas Backstrom. They are not going to have much problems or difficulty scoring goals with that core group still intact. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Sabres may have some problems keeping the puck out of their own net. Their defensive play was subpar last season. It's why they missed the playoffs. This season, their blue line doesn't look like it has taken a huge step forward, and their goaltending duo of Linus Ullmark and Carter Hutton is certainly a very, very suspect goaltending tandem for this Sabres team. I think Washington can find the back of the net tonight. However, on the flip side, I think the Buffalo Sabres could be a pretty good, have the chance at least, to be a good offensive team and a better scoring team than they were last year. They bring in Taylor Hall in free agency. They basically acquiesced to the demands of Jack Eichel that they bring in another top-tier forward for him to play with on the top line this season for the Sabres. And now they've hopefully found that player in Taylor Hall to play with Jack Eichel on the top line. You look at the Sabres, their power play was pretty decent last year. Victor Olofsson, in particular, had a good offensive season. I'd expect him to be even better now, another year of experience here in the league. Dylan Cousins wowed everybody with his performance at the World Junior Hockey Championship for Canada last month, and I would expect him to make a positive impact on this team offensively. And the fact that they have Jeff Skinner on this Sabres team playing starting the season on the fourth line. This is a guy that scored 30-plus goals in the past. Tells you that the Sabres have a little bit more offensive depth than they've maybe had in years past. I would expect to see that on display. Now, Washington's defense on the back end, I don't think it's got quite the depth that they've had in the past there. And as much as there's great potential for their new starting number one goalie, Ilya Samsonov, who's got certainly a lot of accolades and a high upside to maybe be the future in net for Washington, who, of course, parted ways with Braden Holtby, their longtime starter in the offseason. He's now in Vancouver. Samsonov is coming off an injury, played a lot more games last year than he's accustomed to, and it might take him a little bit of at least a game or two to find his footing and start playing his best hockey. It may not happen right away in the very first game of the season for him. So when it's all said and done, you put it all together. We did see a lot of goals on opening night in the NHL last night. I think this matchup in particular, we could see the red light lit up quite a bit and both teams being able to find the back of the net in this game. So with my first Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day of the brand new season for Thursday, January 14th, I'm going to recommend Washington, Buffalo, over 6, minus 105. Let's go with the Capitals Sabres over 6, minus 105. That's going to be your Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Thursday, January 14th. I'm Ian Cameron. Reminder to stay locked in and tuned in to Pub Sports Radio and the Pub Sports Radio YouTube channel every day for excellent content on a daily basis. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the games and good luck. And I'll be back with you tomorrow on Friday for another Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day.